It was a very broad-ranging bill, right? We're talking about everything from climate, healthcare to taxes. Take us through some of the key takeaways and the ones that will make the most impact in the economy.
Sure. Well, you're absolutely right. It was a very, very broad bill. It has shrunk over the last year and a half from $10 trillion to more than $400 billion. And it covers a lot of climate issues, a lot of tax issues, and prescription drug pricing. So for the first time, Medicare, the government insurance for older people, will be allowed to negotiate drug prices and will be able to cap out-of-pocket drug expenses for older people at $2,000 per year. It ends a lot of limits on the tax credit for electric vehicle purchases. There will be a 15% corporate minimum tax on large firms, a 1% excise tax on the value of stock buybacks, and an $80 billion boost to the Internal Revenue Service. And then it will reduce the U.S.'s carbon footprint, I think, by 40% over the next decade.
There are a couple of things that the bill doesn't address, that 15% global minimum tax deal that we know Secretary Yellen wanted, as well as the $10,000 cap on state and local tax deductions. Are these going to be proposed separately? Is that considered sort of a loss for the Democrats in having this passed?
I think it's a loss until we get to pass the midterm elections. Right now, as soon as the House passes this bill, now they still have to pass it, as soon as the House passes the bill and the president signs it, Congress is out for another month, and then they'll spend the early fall campaigning for the November midterm elections. If Democrats hold on to the House, they can readdress some of these issues. If, as expected, Republicans gain control of the House and the Senate, then that's less likely.